Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're doing a update video on this was supposed to be a pepper raised bed, but uh, things happen. As you see, I let the weeds take over. There's only one or maybe two, maybe a couple of peppers in here, and I did transplant a watermelon here, and that watermelon is doing really great. So in today's video, I want to cut down all those weeds and use it as as a mulch for uh, the watermelon and the peppers. I'll bring it closer to show you like a before then after, so we can see the progress that I did for today. For the watermelon, this pepper, maybe another pepper I might find, or the watermelon it's all the way back there that's probably dead by now. We'll see though. But yeah, right now I'm gonna bring it close and then I'm gonna put you back and start cutting it down. So I might show you this in a different video, but I have a rice knife, and I really like using it, but it's extremely sharp. So if you're gonna use a rice knife, be careful around your hands because you might cut yourself like I did several times. So that's why I'm just mentioning it right now. So I guess I'll probably either fast this up for you guys so it won't be too long, or just keep recording until either my phone overheats or my phone overheats because that's the only option. My phone's fully charged, and yeah. All right, YouTube. So I decided to cut this video because I felt like it was taking me too long to do this. But you can see it's cut down a pretty good amount. I probably didn't do a very good job on cutting it, but there's a lot of mulch opportunities. So yeah, supposed to be mulching this watermelon, like I said earlier. These, I'm pretty sure they're jalapeno peppers, I think. And then over here, I found some habanero peppers, so that's pretty awesome. And the only reason why I know is because I remember earlier this year I was putting habaneros over on this side, and to confirm it, there's a fruit coming out. So yeah, this one's kind of droopy, so I might have to stake it to make it so it can grow nice and tall. Over here is another watermelon. I just put it on the side for a bit because it was in my way. I don't want to cut it by accident. So yeah, so right now I guess I'm gonna mulch this, and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, YouTube. So here's how the raised bed looks like. It's been mulched with all the weeds are in here, so mostly Bermuda grass. So you might be asking yourself, Antonio, why are you using Bermuda grass to mulch your raised bed? Isn't it just gonna grow back? And my answer is most likely because Bermuda grass, if you don't know, grows on itself. So let's say you had like a tiny piece of Bermuda grass, like let's say that big or even tinier, it'll just regrow on its own. So yes, it most likely probably grow back, but this time I'll probably do a better job and cut it back even more, or cut it back more, or again. But with all the nutrients and all the things that I accumulated on itself, I'm hoping whatever does break down would break down to feed the watermelons and the jalapeno peppers, and then my habanero peppers. You can see there's some leaves here. That's from the heaven tree. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Clearly, I don't want this tree in my yard, but I don't want to kill it just yet. I'm probably gonna do some chop and drop with this. So right now I'm just gonna let it keep growing and use its leaves to mulch this pepper bed. And I guess this other, I can't remember if this is watermelon or pumpkin, but I'm gonna start mulching this too. You can see my dog dug in here, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, guys, here's just a quick update on this raised bed. It was supposed to be a pepper raised bed, but I completely failed on that. So I replanted with melons. This one's growing way better than that one over there. That was like really tiny compared to this one, at least. It's sprawling all over the place. You can see there's more Bermuda grass here. I don't want to cut it because just in case I cut down excuse me, just because I cut down some of the watermelons or some of the plant on the watermelon plant. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. So as of right now, here's how this raised beds looks like after cutting it. By the way, I should have mentioned I watered before I started cutting, so that's probably a bad idea because my hands were all soaked after cutting in here because it was all wet. Um, but at least with the mulch being here, it'll be a good buffer because today is gonna be up to 102 degrees. So hopefully these plants are doing nice and fine uh, with all this mulch, especially this one because I'm worried about this one. As you can see, it grew kind of leggy and kind of thin. So hopefully in the next weeks to months it'll grow better, thicker, and maybe going up straight instead of sideways like it was before. So yeah, guys, again, I keep saying the same thing, but just a quick update for you guys on this what's supposed to be a pepper raised bed. Um, I'll keep you guys updated in the future weeks to months on how this bed goes. All right, YouTube. So it's been about 3 weeks since I did since the last clip on this raised bed. So it was August 21st when I first recorded this video, and now it's September 11th. So you can see all the Bermuda grass that I cut back is pretty much mulch now, and now I'm gonna do the same thing with the grass that I grew again. This watermelon is doing really well. It's taking over um, all over here, and I'm pretty sure over here there's a watermelon growing. I saw it the other day. If you haven't seen my video on this raised bed, then I'll link it at the end of the video so you can watch that, where I show you a real quick of that watermelon. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna cut back all this grass again, and I don't know how well you can see from your angle, but this is a habanero that I thought I lost a long time ago, but somehow it survived. It's green right now, so hopefully they'll ripen soon. Again, we're in September, so it's beginning cold around October, November, and we'll see how well these habaneros do. I plan on saving seeds from these also to hopefully build up my seed bank rather than in my soil, but in my home for next year's growing or whatever. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna show you a before and after on how this raised bed looks right now, because I want to show you how this raised bed looks, and then after I cut it back, show you how it looks again. Okay, like I said, the watermelon is growing like crazy. You can't tell from all this Bermuda grass, but it is growing in here. That's why I'm letting it grow kind of like a jungle over here, because I don't want to actually cut the vine to produce watermelons. But yeah, you can see since 3 weeks ago, it's been growing a lot of Bermuda grass again. And here's a closer look of this habanero. I don't remember if my last clip I made an update on this also or not, but either way, here it is. It's doing really well also. I put this trellis on because it kept dropping, keep dropping down. So I put the trellis in and forced it to go up. I did that a couple of days ago, so we'll see how well that does. All right, guys, I'll be right back once I weed all this Bermuda grass. All right, guys, so here's how the raised bed looks like after I cut it back. I did use a weed whacker because I was doing it by hand and it was just not working out. So yeah, I just made sure to be careful around the watermelon vine. So I did move it around a little bit to make sure I didn't hit it. But yeah, I think that's it for today's update. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But if you want to see my previous update video on this one, on this raised bed, there should be a link on the screen right now. Or if you want to see me work on this raised bed next, make sure to hit that subscribe button to see my next video on here. But so far, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you next video. Peace.